It's Sunday, May 27, 2018, and it's time for Sunday Smorgasbord. Get ready to eat a lot of thought. Okay, not that much thought. We're going to start off with the channel's health. We're up to 1,161 views on 162 videos. I've done 100. This is 163. This is the 163rd video I've done for this channel. We got 48 views this week, up from last week. That's good. We did 9 videos. Holy smokes. I can't believe it. 3 on wrestling alone yesterday. And we're up to 20 subs. So, hey, it's all good. Everything's working out nicely. Enjoying the community so far. People that comment on the video, so it's kind of awesome. I've kind of ditched the schedule that I used to have. I had Sunday Smorgasbord, which I'm going to keep. Monday was Van Rant 10 on Sports. Tuesday was Song Day Sections. Wednesday, Easy Gamer. Thursday, Nostalgia Trip. And Friday, more Song Day Section. Saturday was My 10s. Some of this stuff will stay, but I'm going to do whatever, whenever, just kind of freestyle it for a while. Do whatever topics I want to. Last week I did it, and I wasn't trying to shoehorn myself into a schedule, and I could talk about things I wanted to talk about without, feeling like I have to make a video for something else as well. So I kind of like doing it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I did 9 videos this week, and I didn't even do a video on Friday. So I did a lot of videos. But the views went up. Comments are great. I love the people that comment on the channel. Always get good stuff. So I'm very happy with the small community that's here watching the comments. That very nice people that always do it. So I'm very happy about that. I haven't really had to experience a lot of negatives in the comments yet. I get a lot of positivity, so I love it. A lot of positivity, good stuff. So when you do that, you're inspired to keep moving forward because you go, man, I got a good community. It's a small community of people, but it's nice. A good community of people. So I'm happy about that. So thank you all for whoever watches. I appreciate it. I really do. Even though I don't get a ton of views and I don't have a lot of subscribers, I'm still happy. It's mind-blowing to think that there are people out there that can see this face just sitting in a thumbnail and go, I'm gonna watch that guy, and then you do. So it's kind of cool. You gotta be humbled a little bit when somebody chooses to watch something you did, because they're choosing to spend a few minutes with you, and they're choosing to spend their time listening to something you have to say, even if they only click on and after 1 minute they're done with you. They gave you a chance. It's like, and if I didn't wow them, that's my fault. That's not theirs. So I appreciate anybody who's ever watched a video. I appreciate anybody who's ever commented, anybody who's ever liked a video. I appreciate it. It's like, thank you all. I mean, we're in the 19th week of doing this. So we're still young. We're gonna be on our 5th month here, but yeah, it's been a kick in the teeth. It's been fun. I really enjoy it. So I wanted to do more videos with my buddy Sean. It's like, but he wasn't able to. So we're gonna do a couple of videos next week, I hope. So, but let's get into the topic that I put in the description. Battlefield 5. There's a little bit of controversy. I just want to say this. I don't hate Electronic Arts. I really don't. I get it. They're a publicly traded company. They have to make money for their shareholders. I get it. I understand. Your shareholders are screaming, you're not making us enough money. You got to do better. And so EA has to try to appease one of the toughest communities in the universe to appease, and that's the gaming community. We all have our opinions, and we all want every game to be tailor-made for us. We really do, because we're passionate. We love our games. But EA's battling this whole thing where I guess there's a little bit of controversy because Battlefield 5's trailer has a woman in it. And I guess that's not historically accurate. EA... If I was EA, I'd probably come out and say something like, well, you don't know that there weren't women that were fighting in World War II. I mean, to me, she could have been maybe a freedom fighter. Maybe somebody that just kind of got some gear, off of some soldiers that unfortunately passed away. And She basically just took up a gun and said, I'm tired of this and I'm going to do what I can to help. You know, I don't know everybody's story in World War II, but that might have been a story of somebody's. There might have been a woman out there that may have actually done that. Now, EA said that, of course, they're just making games to be fun, which is fine. That's good. I don't need my video games to be historically accurate, but there does seem to be some people out there that do want them to be historically accurate, but I'm not quite sure how historically accurate your video game can be when you get shot and then you magically heal within 30 seconds. I think historical accuracy kind of goes out the window. If you want real historical accuracy and immersion, then your character's probably going to take days, weeks, months to heal if they don't die on the battlefield. So I think maybe historical accuracy in a video game, not necessarily the most important thing, seeing as it's like when your character gets shot, you can hide behind some sandbags and heal, and then you're good to go again. I guarantee you that didn't happen in World War II. They didn't hide behind some sandbags for 30 seconds, kind of catch their breath and go, okay, bullet wound's gone, let's go, let's move on. So, EA's basically just trying to, this is where EA can't win. EA tries to create some diversity by making it so that you can have female characters in the game. And, so then a bunch of people come out screaming and, saying, oh, well, you can't do that. It's like it's not historically accurate. But if they wouldn't have had women in the game in some way, shape, or form to take up arms alongside the guys, you would have had a group of people out there that would have said, see, all EA views women as damsels in distress. They don't ever make them, heroes. It's like World War II. Why can't we have a female hero in World War II? So EA can't win, and they kind of created some of this for themselves because they are one of the giants of the industry. So I think EA is trying its best to listen to its fans. The problem is everybody wants it their way. It's like, EA at some point has to sit there and go, whoa, this isn't Burger King. You don't all get it your way. We have to draw the line somewhere. We can't program a game that gives everybody everything they want. It's impossible. But I think Battlefield 5 will do fine. It'll still sell millions of copies. There'll be a few people that'll not buy it for this reason. I would hate to think that that's a reason you wouldn't buy Battlefield 5. It looks like a fun game, so I would hate to think that you wouldn't buy it just because there's female characters in it. I mean, that seems like kind of a, and I get it. It's not that they're against women. These commenters aren't against women. These people that are saying this, they're not against women. They just want more historical accuracy, and there weren't a lot of women I don't think there were any women that were supposed to be on the battlefield in World War II. But don't quote me on that. I still think that at some point there were women on that battlefield, whether they were freedom fighters or just women that were, maybe took up a gun and fought, just in some of these battles just because they thought it would help. So, who's to say that didn't happen? I can't say that didn't happen. I can't say that there wasn't, a woman that's trying to defend her home, and she's taken up a rifle and she sees, Germans coming towards where she is, and she sees, there are battles raging around. Maybe she takes up a gun and says, I'm going to pick off a couple of these people. I'm going to do what I can to help. So, I don't know. I don't know every story of every person that was involved in a very terrible war. I mean, and all wars are terrible. None of them are glamorous or pretty. They're all awful. And we're playing video games based on them. We got to put it in perspective. It's a game. In real life, nobody's going to die in this. All those characters that get killed are going to respawn. It didn't happen in World War II. I think we should ease up on the historical accuracy thing. It's a game. It's meant to be fun. Enjoy it. You're going to pay the money? Enjoy the game. Have fun with it. We're gamers. We're all gamers. Even if you just play little games on your phone, you're a gamer. You're playing a game. You're playing video games. You're a gamer. Enjoy it. Have fun. We should all be getting along. It's a hobby that we all pretty much like to do. There's tons of us that do. Not everybody loves video games, but there are a lot of us that do. We should all be on the same side. Have good discussions with each other of why things should be a certain way or shouldn't be a certain way, but not, really just start screaming from the rooftops about how terrible EA is. So, granted, like I said, EA brought a lot of this on themselves. So, but EA really can't win no matter what they do. So, speaking of World War II, it's like those are, I have my little tagline I say at the end of my shows, and they're definitely the troops from the past. And I thank every one of them for their service, for protecting the freedoms of the planet at the time. So, to the troops, past, present, and future, thanks for the freedom.